stand a chance, but look at them right now here in the Game 5.
And kicking it off, Lucid trying to be a turret back at his flag, just trying to defend and see where these members are going. One part of this role is finding out where people are at. Second part of this role is laying down damage across the map. And I think some people sometimes get tunnel vision into just laying down damage. You need to give your team that bigger picture across the map as to, are they sending 2 on each side? Is one side clear? And looks like G1 are going to get the better of OpTic off the rip. That's going to be 3 kills here for G1, but Lucid is not done yet. Decides to charge on over, but that's going to be suppressed, and Boo Boo taking out Lucid. 4-1 lead here for G1.
It took almost a full 40 seconds for either one of these teams to be able to get a hold of that camouflage, and I believe G1 did after already getting a 3-kill lead, but Boo Boo Doo lose that heat wave. Sabinator wins his battle here, so he's going to continue to apply pressure. Nades coming in. Finally, Sab goes down, but takes a couple down with him.
So good to hold on to that grenade earlier, too. There's a lot of times when you get teams packed into a corner and fall in an area that you just want to start to chuck your nades early just to see if you can get some early damage before you push in. But Sab holding on to that grenade wisely, and then as he gets into that fight or backs away, is able to somehow secure a kill on MVP Lucid on his way out.
On board now with Suppress, the newest member of this G1 roster. Wants to prove himself here, and wouldn't it be crazy if they can go against OpTic coming with the back smack, turns it into a double kill. Suppressed really getting loud, not suppressing anything right now, and really making his presence known as G1, pushing right up the car side.
And look at that, I like this. So many moments of quick aggression, pushing in on against OpTic, and then as soon as you realize the team spawned across the map, you don't have support, you can't push in there, just waits for a moment, tries to observe the situation, see if he needs to get into a close range pistol fight.
10-5 lead. G1 have doubled the score line of OpTic Gaming right now, and look at this. Look, this is what we talked about, the discipline of G1. They were going to be tested. They sped up when they have to. Now they're slowing the game down. They have the lead. No need for them to make a mistake. If anything, they want to try to force OpTic to be the ones to make a mistake here.
And look at that interesting step there from OpTic as they tried to pin that member over towards the opposite control. It was interesting because it felt like it's such a flank spot that they were able to, just from the fridge and just from the flag itself, try to pin a member there to forcefully push them into the base or towards control.
10 kills and 3 assists between Suppressed and Falcated out of their 14 kills, literally involved in every single gunfight. As I say that, though, OpTic finds some important kills, putting G1 momentarily 3 down. OpTic Gaming now have an opportunity to really take control, but once again, the game slows down to that snail pace once again. You could drop a pin on the map, it'll echo.
And Sab just trying to wait for some action going on here. Not able to find anything. Now, as that last member of Camo, making sure not to die is one, most important. But secondly, I would say the most important thing is that last member alive is ensuring your team does not get trapped in one area. And I would feel like Sab and crew did not fulfill that need. Right now, they're all stuck in this base, and slowly but surely, OpTic are going to take up more control on the map, and they'll eventually push in with the superior angles.
Sab currently having that thrust, and I love that. An individual gunfight, it usually gives you the advantage, but dynamos and everything coming in. It looks like Sab not going to make it very long. Does enough damage for Suppressed to pick it right back up. OpTic, though, overwhelming the fridge side. They're going to clear that right out. APG trying to do as much damage. Caught in the middle of nowhere just a bit, but finds himself some cover, stays alive, and now his teammate is coming in.
And just an unfortunate recipient of that grenade. APG did such a good job spying out 3 members, staying alive for so long, and then realizing once Formal is there, you can poke on out. Once your teammate has that angle, it's a safer angle. So I love that play back and forth by APG, but closing down this lead. G1 still has a 4-kill lead, but look at how slow they are to get this camo. Everyone is just waiting for that first round of slays in that fight before making a move on it. Lucid's going to be the first one, pick off a kill and suppress. Sab taking out Formal. So 3v3, who's going to push him for this camo? Looks like Trippy and Falcated are going to be the players on each side. That's going to be Trippy dropping down and trying to make a flank to try to help his team get this camo.
I love this play here. He knows that the rest of OpTic are pushing up over toward the P side, tries to get behind enemy lines and sandwich G1 in the middle. And because of that, not only did G1 go down, but APG's able to get away with the camouflage. That's a big flank. That's a big time play, a game-winning and changing play by Trippy and OpTic Gaming.
And just just not letting up on those kills. You see these members of OpTic calling out when someone like Sab was weak, hunting them down all the way on over towards Util, charging them from every direction. And that's going to be a nice cleanup there from APG. Take out Falcated. Does eventually secure the kill on Boo Boo. Got scary for a moment, but the damage has been done, and we got ourselves a tie game. That's going to be scary for G1. As you get a strong lead on a team like that, you want to hold on to it. But as this game has slowed down and gotten into more of a neutral situation, it's clearly favored OpTic. Now, what G1 needs to do is once they get their full roster up, they need to get some sort of lead, get some sort of kill, and then increase the pace of the game because this slow, methodical gameplay is heavily favoring OpTic.
This was just a one-kill game at one point, and Lucy gets the backsmack onto Suppress, which leads into a 3 down for G1, and with that, took a little bit of that lead. A 3-kill lead right now feels like double digits. A 4-kill lead feels more dangerous. A 5-kill lead now as OpTic Gaming are continuing to add to the score line here as we approach the 30-kill mark. Something's going to have to change for G1.
Yeah, and G1 have not gotten these last 2 camos. Trippy has it in his hands. They have these members pinned over at Util in the flag, and how do they decide to make this push? I like this route. This is going to be such a sneaky route. Gets the back smack. I was going to say this could be a little dicey as you start to jump on a player's head like that when you have camo, but Util pushes where it's going to come, and it looks like OpTic are just continually just charging on these players. 7-kill lead now, and we have not seen really any different play here from G1 ever since this has slowed down. They've gotten trapped in base after base, and every single time, OpTic has slowly and methodically pushed in.
And we're seeing the map control in favor of OpTic Gaming right now. We see that car and P-side control being addressed. G1 looks like they want to push right in. Looks like Falcated was able to take down Formal. Trippy doing everything can to stay alive. And I said momentary control for OpTic Gaming. G1 break the setup.
G1 break it. And here's their opportunity. They had all 4 down for OpTic. OpTic are all going to be spawning in the exact same location. They need to identify that location and then push on in. It looks like it's going to be over at Yellow, Flag, and Fridge, but not successfully doing this damage. In fact, APG helping break out of this Util, and it's going to be kills traded out, but slightly in favor of G1, so not so bad during that exchange.
G1 quickly bring us back within 2. Trippy off screen was able to take down Boo Boo 2, but Lucid immediately pushing a perimeter, wants to control some alley here, but the high ground and everything else belonging to G1. Lucid ends up going down. Formal doesn't get a trade, gets himself a double kill. That's a big one. Right as OpTic are coming off a spawn, this is an opportunity for OpTic to take control and grab camouflage.
And this is going to be, what, is that 3 camos in a row there for OpTic?
Who's counting?
That is such a difficult power-up to overcome. So all these different times where G1 wants to increase the speed of the game or make pushes of their own, you can't when that camo's on the field. Now that camo's down, they have an opportunity, but they don't have the numbers, so Falcade and Suppress are going to have to wait for their teammates. They're going to hopefully have their teammates spawn out and spawn across the map so they don't get all trapped in one area like we've seen them for the last few minutes.
That's a big kill coming in from Suppress, but
double kill from Suppressed. About the best you can hope for in that situation.
Lucid was willing to trade out his life. They already have the lead, but Suppressed definitely making a play to try to claw their way back into it. The question now becomes, is it too little too late? OpTic are just 6 kills away from taking the G1 behind by a little too much.
There it is, 5-kill lead, but that feels like a mountain as you're in the 40-kill mark here. OpTic, they know that they can slow it down a little bit. They know they can trade out kills where they need to. Trippy just going to wait here, trade out melee if needed, but eventually get cleared out. But that's going to be Falcade, the last remaining member here for G1. 48-41. OpTic slowly making their march across the map to clear out these bases and find out where these members of G1 are at.
Just 2 more kills needed. You're seeing OpTic start to get aggressive, but they're getting aggressive together. First few shots coming from the Card 2 side. Lucid backing up his teammate from long range, now decided to get a little closer here on the Card 3 side. OpTic feel comfortable enough to really just push around the map as they will. They know they're just 2 trades away from ending it right here. It looks like a kill comes off the screen. It's going to be Formal, trading out his life with Suppress. Lucid is leading in with the heat wave, but nobody home just yet.
Yeah, and as he doesn't have the callouts where everyone's on across the map, he's going to just check those corners. He knows that if a team rotate out from blue to pink or from gold to pink, that they likely left somebody back at the base just to hold and anchor that angle down.
Long range heat wave shot connects. Daring G1 to push up over toward the P side. Lucid actually had somebody coming up behind trying to bait the team out so they can switch right out of here. And now the fourth camouflage in a row. Lucid snatches it away, tries to play his life, but his teammate off screen gets the kill. 50-44. OpTic come from behind, but take yet another series.